Okay, I have a question. When was the last time one of you felt some semblance of that thing that people call normal? When was the last time you felt that? The last time I felt that, like, oh, life, it's normal. I'm doing the thing, I'm going to school, getting ready to do the thing, The last time I can remember it being like that was when I was in college. And the last time I was in college was when was I in college? 2008, I think. 2009. Somewhere around there. And then I dropped out of college and smoked weed and ran an eBay company for 5 years, got married, had a baby, broke up, started doing Lyft and Uber and sleeping in the car, started my crazy YouTube channel talking about how unnormal life is. And here we are, without any trace of normalcy. Somehow we have arrived full circle at the opposite point, to where there is not a single shred of normalcy left. Not one. None. That old life, there's not a bit left. Even this old mental model of don't be present, constantly be out in the future. Think about retirement when you're 20 years old. What do you want to do when you grow up? All of the one-dimensional ways of thinking, being. When was the last time your reality didn't seem like some charade, a pantomime, a joke? When was the last time your reality seemed real? When was the last time that you could say real without doing air quotes? When was the last time that the presidency was anything other than a bad form of the Kardashians? When was the last time that liberalism wasn't just lip service? When was the last time of any of this stuff? It seems like, I know this reality is some sort of dream state, but to think back to taking the realm really seriously, to think back to that spot, and I know I don't need to qualify that statement for my listeners, but in case there are some sort of regular people out there, when I talk about the realm being fake or a dream state or whatever, I'm not ever saying, and this is what my dad would like to think, is that, oh, well, if you don't have the Bible guiding your every move, then you're going to turn into a homicidal maniac and you're going to go shoot everybody. It's like, no, that's not how it works. Nobody has ever done that. When you drop all of those things, then your true morality that's inherent you know, comes out. It's already built in. You're taught to hate other people. You don't have that inside of you. And if you have some type of feeling against a person because they did something to you, well, they actually did something to you. It's not this other bullshit, that fear porn nonsense fuckery, that subjective, you know, subliminal, all this stuff, that the triggering stuff that has, if somebody smacked you in the face and you feel pissed off at them about it, well, you feel pissed off at them because they did something to you. Not this other stuff that's just purely made up bullshit. Like, if somebody did something to you, yeah, if you need to slap them back, slap them back. If you need to handle your business, handle your business. But let it go at that. It doesn't need to go and form a... Anyway. When's the last time? I constantly think about No, I don't constantly think about it. I sometimes think about the possibilities we're doing this for some specific reason. This is not a mistake, but we've clamped down. You know, Bashar says humans are the masters of limitation. Yeah, well, we're the masters of limitation. We've mastered it even better. We're mastering it better every single day. We make our little stall, you know, tinier and tinier every single day. It doesn't have to be that way. The whole thing could change in a heartbeat. Easily. Everybody can do it, even at their own local level. It doesn't have to be some... Trump doesn't have to get up there and say, hey guys, you know, guys and girls, the whole system is just completely made up, okay? Just made up. We made it up, and then we made up more stuff as we went along. And you in your own life are making up your life as well. You're making it up in your mind. It's mental. It's all made up. Every single last shred of it is made up. All of it. Doesn't mean it's less real or less genuine or less miraculous. It's very much all of those things, but at the same time, it's made up. And basically, we can make up something else. You know, if you guys are tired of this, you know, say you're tired of the same exact thing happening for 1,000 years. You know, build up a country, oligarchy, dictatorships, capitalism, which is dictatorships pretending not to be dictatorships, socialism, all these isms, all these things that generally oppress the people. Generally. Not 100%, but generally. We don't have to have these things. This is Trump talking still. We don't have to have these things. We can do whatever we want. We can have aliens. We can have not aliens. We can have the realm be a simulation. We can have it not be a simulation. We make all of it up, and we can do changes as necessary or as desired or as wanted. You make up your life all the time. Every second of the day, every minute of the day. You're making it up. You're attaching meaning to it. When you don't do that, you're simply in the present moment, which has no meaning whatsoever. It doesn't make it bad, doesn't make it good, doesn't make it anything. It's simply there. It's quiet. It's stillness. It's motion, but stillness at the same time. These are just obvious things. You don't need Trump to get up there and say all that stuff for it to be effective on you. And even all these ideas of truth and reality and blah 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 blah. It's all made up. every last shred of it. And the fact that it's all made up means it puts more weight on it, or import, not less. The fact that we can live in a realm that's literally fantasy and make-believe and physical tangible reality at the same time, and at the same time what we call truth is hidden in science fiction, and all the fake bullshit is what's pumped out in your face type of way. All that can happen, and it's true, and it's literal, and it's literally how it's working here. And it's amazing, it's astounding to me. Maybe the reality is already crazy enough, being like upside down in reverse 7 billion times and 7 dream levels deep, and nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Maybe it's already crazy enough, and it's good that things are sitting still for a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't be sitting here complaining and wishing that something was different, because maybe it's just how it's supposed to be. And that's what it always comes back to anyways, is how it's supposed to be. It's always how it's supposed to be. Even if your arm just broke and you're sitting screaming in pain, right there with your arm broken and you screaming, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. When paradox hits you full on in the face, nothing makes sense. That's how it's supposed to be. When you feel like you're in hell, when you're having a dance with the devil, that's how it's supposed to be. And at the same time, even while that smacks of determinism, at the same time, you're still free to move and do things. That's also how it's supposed to be. It all works out, you know, somehow. Even though we've got dimensional layers like an onion, just here and there, and parallels are shifting in and out of each other, and weird ass shit's always happening, and at the same time it's seemingly mundane and nonsense, and we're bowing down to numbers and computers and not talking about it. The list is endless. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Rabbit hole goes down and down and down and down. You never find an end to it. When's the last time? Let me know in the comments. When's the last time?